G'day everyone, thanks for watching. So, since my last stream, what I've done is, I got a dog. There he is. He appeared out from under the house. Well, we'll feed him first. And so, this time, what I want to do is, now we've got the new land tool, I've installed the beta patch. I want to level off the sheds here, because they pretty much can't get to them because it's a big mess. So we'll have a bit of a play with it. So how to get to it is you go into the new tool in the shop menu here. First off, we'll show off the new options that we got given here. So we have economy difficulty. That's a new thing we've added in, so we can make it easy or hard. That's the new changes between the new update and a lot of other updates. To get the new land tool is we just go into the spade here, start landscaping. All that. So what the trick I found is if I push F1 beforehand, my help menu comes up. Then I can duck in there, and then it gives me all the help options. So what we can do is play around with it all. So to use it, the controls are pretty easy. So we have a look around. So we'll start off with painting. So what I've worked out to do is, because I pretty much know it, so we push C, changes it, so we can go to the square or the dome. If I push X, we switch to the painting one, and then the ground top is down in the bottom left here. So we just can tab it across till we find the right type we want, and then just left click to paint it. And that's pretty much all you have to do. And you can use the right and left arrow to make it smaller or more, bigger or smaller. So you can come all the way in here and paint all this. You can make the square bigger. Obviously pushing C changes the dome type, and we can use that one. Paint it all. As this costs a lot of money, but luckily with this save I've cheated it, and now it's glitched out at $1 billion or 999 million. So that's what happens. You put lots of zeros and spend a bit of money, and now it's all glitched out. So you don't have to worry about money with it. So we can have a good play with the new landscaping tool. Hi Gamer26, thanks for joining. How are you going? Have a good play with it all, and I just use the keyboard to move around. If you want to be quicker, you just hold down Shift and you can turn Q and E. It's quicker. So to make it that's the painting tool, so we can concrete everything and get rid of all the weeds and all that. So yeah, going to the big one, we can do a bigger area pretty quickly. So concrete all this off, make a new track, get everything in here, concrete around the barn here. So yeah, to change the texture, yeah, we just hit tab, and down the bottom left you can see it, and obviously using the arrow keys I can change the size of the dome and everything. Nice weather day. Yeah, it's been, well, here I'm in Australia, so it's it's been sunny and hot being summer, so don't know where it's like where you are, so but yeah, can call it nice. It's only nice cool 35, 36 degrees Celsius today, so yeah, typical weather for this time of year. Make a bit of a track through here, concrete it all up. Drive on concrete now, so I've got a nice new laneway in and everything. And make the size bigger again, and big shed yard now. A lot easier than doing with a roller. There you go, it's all painted in. Yeah, that looks like a lot. Well. So this is where I'll get all that done. Yeah, looks pretty good there. So if we push C, we can go into the square and you get your grid line pretty right. So we can draw a straight line across. Yeah, so pushing X, we go back to the ground sculpting, not the painting now. That's hot. Yeah, it's cool. It's not hot. It gets hotter where I live, so it's pretty good. So with this one, what I like to do is have my strength nice and low, and then you can go right click up. If you hold both mouse buttons together, it can level it off to wherever you were before. But if you left click, it goes up, right click comes down, And then, I normally bring the side, whatever size you go like that, so you can go up or down. But if you change your strength by Control Q and A, you can go a lot taller, and you can go up more or down more. So that way it works. So I normally like to have it a nice flat surface, so then I can not change it as much. If I hold both mouse buttons together, what it does is level off the ground. So this is a new way so you can get it, see how it's nice and level. If you want to level it off, you hold both mouse buttons together, and it makes it all to the same level. If you know, left click makes it up, right click makes it down. Both makes it together. If you hold the middle mouse button, it smoothens it off, so you can have a bigger edge. So if I go to this bigger and you smoothen all this off, you can have a nice smooth walkway in and out, everything. So you can smoothen it all off around the edge of everything. So this is how we landscape everything. Which is smooth. You can smooth off all these bumps in here, and then we don't have silly holes walking in and out the shed, so it's nice and level. Bring everything down to this height. So if we do this way, do as much as we can. Both sheds in the same height, so then it's bring the whole hill down to that height. So, well, I'll have to end up selling these buildings because it's not allowing us to maneuver at all. So there we go, that's that height, that's coming along quite nicely. Won't do there because there's a build machine there. So what we'll have to do is get out and sell these buildings, and that's coming up a lot better. So that's pretty much it. That's sort of how we use the new terrain tool. So if you guys have any suggestions of what you want me to make with it, we can make a mountain or something, I guess, or whatever, or something to try out. But don't be afraid to leave a comment and let me know. So hold the mouse button, I could middle mouse button, we smooth all that off. There you go, you can, brings it up, brings it down. So it's a nice smooth, so we can drive the machines up it, like so. See, it made a big lump, and then you can smoothen that edge off. So we go Control E, I can make that more aggressive. There you go, and make it nice and smooth, so we can drive the machines up. There you go, and that's pretty much the new tool. It's actually quite simple to get used to when you start using it, so it's pretty easy to work out. So what we can do is, I want to flatten all this off, and we can put some new sheds and everything in, so we'll just get out. So we'll get a tractor and we'll move the machines out the way, so grab a vehicle. I've quite a few things around here, so it's, yeah, quite a lot actually. And it's smoothing that bump off. It's a lot better, but still needs a bit more work. Found it. Big horsepower, so we can get up everything. So yeah, yeah, we're on to the new terrain tool, so you can play with everything. So far what I've done is painted all the concrete around here and leveled it off. I just probably want to build all this up and build a nice little level area in here, going at this height. Just got to sell the shed first. So I need to go to my garage, find one of the buildings, sell that one, sell that in the way, and the cart jar. So now we can, so it's sold, so we've got to remove everything for the train tool to work. Otherwise we won't get it level. So I'll just back this out of the way. There we go. You got the shovel here in the shop menu, quite easy to work out. It's a new landscaping tool. It's actually pretty easy, so you hold both left button and right button together, and we can level it off. Take out this big hill here. And make it smaller. There'll be a some reason we can't modify there, which is not good. It's probably because the sheds are still here or something. So we'll sell them. We'll buy it back later. Sell that one. Sell the sheds and then we'll and get it nice and level. Probably should bring it all down to the road height. It'd be a lot easier, then we can make a bit of a bump there. No, because we've got all this up here, so we're going to bring it up. That's right. Because this all didn't end up level for some strange reason, so we just pull that out to about that edge. Nice straight line so we can drive over it all. And then if I hold the middle mouse button, we can smoothen that edge off. If I make it a bit bigger, we can smoothen it off nicely so the bump's not excessive. And look at that, it's come up beautiful. Absolutely nice and neat. And just smoothing it off, holding the middle mouse button, the mouse wheel. It comes up. So yeah, if I hit F1 before I enter the menu, all the help items come up, and it's easy for me to see and work it all out. Smoothing all that edge off. Look at that, nice. No big jump now. Lift all that up to the same height. So if we go C, comes to the big square, it's easy to work out. Come along that edge. So it won't work when there's a machine in the way. So that's kind of annoying, but we just have to move things out of the way, which means all this will have to get moved. Because now it's not going to work at that. The middle mouse button, smooth that edge off. Coming along nicely. So yeah, this is pretty much how we use it. It's actually, yep, quite simple. I quite enjoy using it. Really fixes everything, completes the game off quite nicely. So yeah, we might as well move all these out of the way, then we, because I've got all that to level off, so we gotta, yeah, get on with it. We pick this height, then we'll, still a bit rough, but I haven't finished yet. Just smoothing that off. Oh, don't drive off the cliff. Oh, get out. Oh, that stopped it. Whoops, that went a bit far. Uh-oh. Park these all out of the way. Yeah. The workhorse Mahindra. Alright. It tows it. The little engine that could. Where'd it go? Vroom, vroom, vroom. It's actually quite funny watching. Got to go to the sawmill. For a later time. 80 k's an hour on that. That'd be fun. No steering or anything. he's got the cultivator I left there. Whoops. Tab to a machine. I might have a lot. Oh, here we go. There's just a few machines here. That's from the last stream when I was explaining controlled traffic. And there's a live stream. So this is pretty much my live stream save file. All I do is live stream stuff, so everything random and placeable and all sorts of random farming I just feel like I need to do. I pretty much do live, so I have like next to no gameplay that's not live. So if you ever want to come jump on and have a watch with, just don't be afraid when I'm live. You can jump in and suggest ideas. If you want to do something crazy or like, I don't know. Move this one out of the way. Oh. Back to the tool. So we can go quite big with the square now, so we can get it all nice the same level. Quite quick to do. Change it to the dome. Smoothing all this off. When it's green, when it's red it doesn't do it, but you just keep moving around. Easy as, eh? Yeah, nice and smooth. Comes up lovely. Get a smaller size and we can smoothen all this off. Buttons together. So if yeah, it's pretty much with the mouse control, so between the left click and right click, as you can see in the help menu, so left click's raise, right click's lower, hold both left and right, just goes flatten, so that just brings it all to that same level. So you can level it all off quite nicely. If you hold the middle mouse button, that's a smoothing tool, so it smoothens the edges off so you don't have a big jump. So if we just bring this one out a little bit where we were, let me smoothen this off. So we got a ramp. That's pretty much how we use it. Smooth that bit there off. Look at that coming up lovely. Lot neater. A lot neater. I really should sell this. We can, I guess we just make a bit of a bump, so if we, I got a header front in the way, that's not going to be helpful to level all this off. So take a big oops, wrong way. Let's come off this height. No, that way, not up, down. So then we can have a look around this side and see what we're at. So just take all these bumps out. Sometimes it's easy just coming to that bit smaller size just to get nice and close to everything. Holding both buttons down, I'll just wiggle the mouse around. Yeah, like that. Then we change up tool and smoothing this whole edge right off so we can drive up it. Make a nice smooth easy ramp. Nice and neat. Easy as. That's good. So just, what do we like in here? We got, oops, pretty quick at stuffing up, so if you push the wrong button you stuff it up really quickly. And it just keeps running off your money, so bit hard while I cheated the money and it's actually glitched the game, so now it doesn't move, which is kind of surprising. That's the new glitch. It's good, you make that much money, it doesn't change anymore. Over $100 million. Oh well, it's all good. So pretty much now all I can do is just sell it all, you know, sell out to whatever I want. So yeah, it's kind of annoying and you have something in the way, you won't be able to level it off, but you can sort of get pretty close to most of it. We make a nice smooth edge along here. This will take all this bump off. Slowly bring the land back down to normal ground level. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now I can't get the header front off. Whoops. So all we have to do now is go X, swap to the other side. Done this, so all we have to do is right click and it paints it. And so we've painted all to the ground form we want, so you can concrete the whole lot all nicely. Pretty much like using paint, you just concrete all and we just tab it to the texture we want, so you can, so that's that texture, that's that texture, another one, another gravel one, that dirt, that rock, ground rock, beach sand, different type of sand, mud. There's mud and back to gravel. There's dirt. Dirt texture. There we go. If we change the arrow, you can change this one and we can put it all as a dirt. So we can makes a nice little dirt line. We got a dirt track in here. You can dirt it all up. I think we should have just a little bit of a track into here, and then what we should do is tab across to the grass one, have a bit of a faint grass like that, and nope, wrong grass form. Should have the grass like that one. There you go. So all it ends up like this colour. There we go. That come up pretty good. So we can take out all the weeds in the yard so that all blends into the same. That's good, so we don't have any strange colour grasses there. So we'll probably should end up selling the yard as well. So what we'll do is go back to here, garage, find my livestock yard, there it is, sell it. Now we've marked out a shed area, move this right out of the way. Smoothing all the edge off so we have a nice ramp between each side of the building and everything like that. So we got a nice area to put our pasture in. So we can put the tab through to the right colour grass again and change it all to the same colour. Nice. So now we can go back to our animal pen, buy a large sheep pen again, put that over. So we gotta, what we gotta do is make sure that we have our height right. So you can left control Q E. Now it's not moving, which is good, so it's beautiful right there. So maybe if we get now I might go to this shed. That's what we had. Put one of them in. You're gonna have to watch the ground because I've had it move, so there we go. Put the ground in. Nah, too much effort. So we go back to miscellaneous. We could add the little workshop again. Put that out the side here. A little workshop at the end of the building here. That's right, so we can easy, there's a little workshop. Then we put our little water tank just in here, so if we get our problem with this is it collides with the objects, so you got to be careful where you stick it. Oh, thanks Ginger, thanks for dropping in and having another look. It's awesome. So yeah, we just have a little play with all the little water tank. It collides with everything, so we've got to be, so it collides with everything. And then it lift it up so it's the right height, but put it out there, be in the way. I'm gonna put my water tank back. I'll put it back over next to the sheep yard here, I guess. I was gonna have the water running off the shed. Oh, well, there we go, right there. Now we got water, we can plumb in a little cartridge cleaner, so when we go in the workshop we can wash the machines now. Oh yeah, that's the new tool mod I've got as well as a fill tank, so we can have that fill tank as well. Right next to the spin around. And there's the filter. Ah, here we go. We should put it out here so we can get all the machines up next to it. Next to the shed, right there. Looks good. So that's pretty much how we laying it all out. And go back to the tool. There you got painting. So if we tab to our dirt again. Nope, wrong one. Ah, there it is. All three. Nope. 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 That one. There. Make the brush smaller. We can build a little track around here. Off to all the other mesh area. Make a bit of a track around there. Everything. We can drive the machinery around the track. There you go. And make a little track all the way from home as well. Tab through to the grass again. Take back on the concrete. nice and small, and we can make a nice little track. Zoom around, get this side of the water tank. Look at that, it's on the concrete now. Beautiful. You just need to build up a bit of track around here, around the workshop. Same with this side. If we go bigger on the brush, we can zoom it all the way across and make it a bit easier to watch. There we go. Pretty happy with that. Might put some more of this sort of texture through here. Yeah, this is where we're driving. On the edge. There you go, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks pretty good to me. So we've got to just have a look at it. That is pretty it. That's it. All nice and level. So it's easier doing it before you put the building down, and you're able to get it nice and level. So the buildings are perfect again, all set up. That's come up very well. So we had to sell the buildings, so it was nothing here, and then did it all, paint all, then place the buildings. It's the easiest way of getting it to work. So now we get another. Oh, I actually need one. I actually need the harvester. Take the John Deere for a drive. On up the front. I'm gonna move some header fronts, and then we just level off that last little bit, and it's all done. Pretty good. Tried it. Like we got the big dual wheels on. Nope, nope. Only in Farming Simulator you do things like this. Ooh, flexed out. So with the new FS9 is awesome because you watch the rear axle actually move, see? But all the wheels still on the ground. It's good. Somehow I don't think this is going to plan. Next vehicle should be tractor here. Should get it off. Get the menu out of the way. Oh, I didn't paint that. Oh well, I'll have to, when I get back in it to fix this form work here. Go this way, we just need to get it hooked on. There we go. Pull that up out of the way. There we go. Push it off. Sorted. Get the new combine. So if we want to put all this back to a field now, all we have to do is plow it, click allow create fields, and we sort of plow all this up so we can do a field texture. But I'm thinking I might get the tree planter, plant some trees along this edge here, have a nice bit of green area along here, and maybe might put another shed in about where we're standing. And I might actually green it all up and make a collection, 10 large sheep pasture areas. Maybe next time. We'll see how we go. But yeah, that's that off. Tractor on the hill. Easy as. Nice. Back in, go back to my landscaping. Oh, painting, so we X that across to sculpture. Hold both buttons together and just take that last little hill off. Run it all that edge and then smoothing it right out. So if we hit to a biggest one, it was smoothing it off on a bigger edge. So we take all the bump right out. Smoothing all this right out. Look at beautiful. We just X that across. So I want to make. Didn't paint in there. There you go, where the fuel tank is. There we go, all painted over. Beautiful. So what we can do is, if I change it to C, it's a bit easier to see. Thinking we'll put, so purchase here, I want to put one of these little sheds in. On this side. Beautiful. Nice and level, no ground changed or anything. Go back to this one, and what we do is we so many options. There we go, that's the one that one's on. Sometimes it's easier seeing the dome. Just change the brush size. Nice bit of concrete area in front of it. What we can do is put a bit of a track towards the rest of the yard. We might build a driveway down here. Concrete the driveway up. We might put a nice little concrete yard all the way through here. Done. Beautiful. We've just got a bit more smoothing in here with the texture, so hit X and we go back. Middle mouse button and smoothing it all off. So yeah, like I found if I go the brush bigger, it'll smoothen the edge off a lot nicer. There you go. So that's it, people. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Catch you next time. Bye.